Rest, we're going to do some turtle breaks today. Turtle. So something to think about when you're attacking a turtle is what type of turtle are they doing, and what type of turtle they're doing is going to tell you kind of what their goal is, right? Most people in jiu-jitsu are going to be in a real low turtle with their elbows inside their knees, and they're going to close this gap off so that you can't throw hooks in, right? Somebody who is in this position is most likely trying to return to guard. They're either trying to return to guard or they're trying to reverse or get into your legs. Like they might, if you get behind them, they might split your legs and do like a forward roll and try to elevate you and get into your legs. If they are more from a wrestling background, they're going to be up on their palms. Their head's going to be up because they're going to be trying to get up, right? So if they're in this position, they're not going to be here for very long. They're just trying, like if I'm here, she's just trying to get hand control so she can stand up on me. So if they're in this position, I've really got to have my weight on her to hold her down. And I want to be careful about throwing my hands in because I'm giving her hand control. The last position you're going to see is what's called a high defense. You're not going to see this very much, but it's going to be kind of a tabletop position. So her hips are going to be up. This is the most dangerous position if you're a turtle player to be in because now you're open to all kinds of attacks. But you'll see this in penalties now. In certain competitions, they'll start them in this position as a penalty. So we'll start with like a low jiu-jitsu turtle. This is what you're going to see the most, is this kind of position. So this person's trying to do like a half Granby and they're trying to return to guard. When I'm getting on top of this position, when I'm starting to ride this person, you'll see people teach this a lot. Throw the seatbelt in. The problem with this is this gives her gain, right? She's going to get hand control, and now she's either going to fight back to an underhook. She's going to hit like a fat man roll on me. There's a bunch of game there if I just reach in and I give her access to my hands. So for me, I like hooking the hip, hooking the shoulder, cross face, some kind of a control that makes it difficult for them to access my hands. Now, what about my legs? There's a bunch of configurations, but best case scenario, I don't want her weight back on her hips like this. This is where she's solid. So this knee that's in back, I'm gonna put it right behind their tailbone and I'm gonna drive them forward. This opens up the legs. It allows me to kind of get in between here. I can start to scoop this leg up. Now I've got some control. If she wants to just roll on me, I can just sit back on this ankle. It's gonna be hard for her to roll me. Right, and then when she goes to roll me like that, I just ride onto the top. So, what I want you to start with, I want you to start this low turtle, and I want you to start driving their weight forward. That's like using wrestling concepts to attack a jiu-jitsu turtle. I don't want, the thing about doing like what we mostly all do is we get in and we pull them here, right? And we start trying, where's her weight? It's on me. I'm carrying her weight. It's a bad trade. I want her carrying my weight. So I'm gonna drive her forward, make my back connection. Now I can start getting inside. With their elbows in, that accesses this wrist ride that I'm always showing, right? When I can get this wrist ride and I can pull her in, drive her forward, now we're in game. Now, instead of trying to pull her onto me, 45-degree angle, not towards her head, 45 off of her shoulder. I hold this wrist ride and I drive to this position. From here, I can slip a cross face in, pull my wrist ride out, and just ride to them out. Okay? We'll start there, simple. Come in, drive the weight forward. As you drive forward, gather your wrist ride, get low. Don't drive out here because now you're gonna get rolled. Get low behind them, 45, drive. Cross face. You can keep this tight waist or you can pull it out. I like to pull it out because sometimes it's hard to continue to roll them all the way over this tight waist without kind of putting yourself in a bad spot. So I'll just pull that out, come in, and now I've got this reinforced cross face with this shoulder trapped. I can start to go into like my pillow choke and other attacks from there. Give that one a shot and we'll move on. 1, 2.